Pricing is not only about consumer surplus, but also about consumer psychology. Although a price is just a number, different figures evoke various psychological responses. Today, let's delve into psychological pricing. Everyone knows pricing should be slightly less than a whole number, but whether it's effective is uncertain. So, let's conduct an experiment by selling a pair of jeans for $60 at prices of $59, $58, and $57 each to see the effect. The results revealed that if you say $59, the buyer sees it as $60 and thus negotiates down to $30. If you say $58, they see it as something in the $50s and after rounding down, negotiate to $25. The most amusing part is with $57. The other party was perplexed, not understanding why it's $57, thinking it must be the actual price, and only rounded down to $50. Goodness, why is that? The intelligence consumers display when faced with prices is truly touching, isn't it? In the 19th century, psychophysicists discovered that people are very sensitive to the relative difference in numbers, but don't have a sensation of absolute magnitude. Consequently, a pricing strategy emerged: psychological pricing. What is psychological pricing? You must have heard about pricing a product at 1.99, selling better than pricing it at $2. That's the odd-end pricing method in psychological pricing. However, psychological pricing strategies go beyond the odd-end pricing method. Today, let's learn about some of the most commonly used ones. First, let's take a look at odd-end pricing. For items priced at $1, labeling them as 99 cents, or 4 items priced at $10, labeling them as 9.9. That's odd-end pricing. The purpose of odd-end pricing is to make you feel it's cheap, usually applicable to basic everyday items. Many people ask, 99 cents is obviously $1. Aren't consumers smart enough? Does this really work? Thegumroad Company in the United States conducted data analysis. The same product priced at 99 cents sold 60.7% more than at $1. Priced at $1.99 sold 117% more than at $2. Priced at $2.99 sold 63% more than at $3. Now, what about pricing it at $3.80 versus $3.79? There isn't much difference. People don't perceive changes after the decimal point as significant. Returning to the initial scenario, why were consumers hesitant to negotiate at $57? Because 57 seems too precise. People believe that it must be the actual price. This is not just speculation. There is research confirming this. An American scholar conducted an I quote, "You negotiate experiment." If I quote $4,998, how much will you negotiate? Consumers will negotiate down to $4,569. Now, if I raise it a bit and quote $5,000, how much will you negotiate? Consumers will negotiate down even lower to $4,158. Why? Because they feel the more rounded the number, the greater the profit margin. Second, let's take a look at whole number pricing. Not every item suits odd-end pricing, like gifts. Would you buy a $99 gift box for your future father-in-law or a $100 one? Most people would buy the $100 one because it demonstrates greater regard for the father-in-law. $100 appears to be a higher tier than $99. For luxury goods, a custom-made suit priced at $9,999.99 or at $10,000. Pricing it at $10,000 highlights status. I'm wearing a $10,000 suit. If labeled at $9,999.99, it gives the impression of an urgent discount, surely not worth much. Third, let's take a look at bait pricing. In a certain mall in Zhuhai, a lighter priced at $3,000. People were curious, what kind of lighter could possibly sell for $3,000? Upon seeing it, They were disappointed. It wasn't that special. However, next to this $3,000 lighter, a $3 lighter was selling like hotcakes. This $3,000 lighter is using the anchoring effect to attract customers. This is bait pricing. Fourth, let's take a look at decoy pricing. For expensive items, how can consumers perceive them as affordable? Price them in smaller units. A salesperson asks, "How much for this gold ring?" If they say, $30,000 per kilogram, customers are immediately scared off. If the salesperson says $300 per gram, customers don't hesitate. How much is one stock now? $1.20 per share. So expensive. Many people are deterred. What can be done? Split the stocks. One stock splits into two into four into eight. Preferably split into 100 shares. This way, it's only 20 cents per share. Investors feel, wow, this stock is really cheap. There should be room for growth. I'll buy some more. Last, let's take a look at illusion pricing. Because of different comparisons, people easily form illusions about numbers. When you say 70 items for $29, customers might not think it's cheap. But if you say $29 for 70 items, placing the price next to the larger number, customers will have the illusion that it's a great deal. Even if you simply say 2,387 customers bought this $29 product, this unrelated large number, 2,387, will make $29 seem very inexpensive.